Welcome back. We'll go back outside to Front Street and Bill Lawrence with his final look at the weather. Bill?
We really got to get this one right now, don't we? This is like being at the Olympics. This is going for the gold. Well, here we go. First of all, as you well know, we look at the province. Let's begin. Up to the nation's capital we go, over to northeastern Ontario. Pretty fine fall day there. Colors just about 40% changed in that part of the province. Temperatures there in the mid-afternoon running around 15 degrees. Look at this up in the North Country, up around Timmins, Kirkland Lake, and Kapuskasing, partly cloudy and 19 degrees. Gore Bay, Elliott Lake, North Bay today, plenty of sunshine there at around 16. Warmest spot in this country today, right there, Thunder Bay at 23 degrees, warmer than anywhere else. Dryden, Red Lake, and Kenora, partly cloudy and around 18. You talk about 18, that's the way it was in southwestern Ontario today, around Sarnia and Windsor, Bell River, London, Guelph, Kitchener, 16 degrees. Toronto through the Golden Horseshoe in the mid-teens. Around Muskoka and up in Cottage Country, a bit of cloud there this afternoon, not far from 13 degrees. Say, a fine night tonight. No chill expected. We'll hold at about 7 degrees. For tomorrow, lots of sunshine, get up around 22 degrees. You like Saturday. Here comes Sunday, another beauty. That's the way it shapes up. That's the way we wrap it up and say so long. As we look at Sunday, more sunshine, temperatures into the 20s we go. Bit of cloud on Monday, bit of cloud and sun for Tuesday. I like that Sunday best of all, not far from 24 degrees. So that's the weekend weather, and that's the last forecast from Front Street. Sue Hammond.
I knew you'd bring us sunshine, Mr. Lawrence.
Had to be.
Well, it's a day of fond farewells here at the CBC Evening News. Our program ends tonight for good, and so does the near half-century career of a Canadian broadcaster and man of incredible integrity, our very own Bill Lawrence. Mike Wise joins us from Front Street with a tribute. Mike?
Well, Santa, we know how popular Bill is with our audience, and with good reason. He spent 46 years in broadcasting, the last 28 years of those right here at the CBC. Certainly for generations of people who grew up with him on television in the GTA and the greater Golden Horseshoe area, he's a face to be recognized on television, both here doing the weather and on Tiny Talent Time. I was fortunate enough to speak with him earlier this week to get some of his thoughts.
Television broadcasting is a complex chain of many links. This business has changed. It's changed a great deal since I started. Mortar. Can you say that word? But then I've changed too, I suppose.
Tiny Talent Time offers a showcase for aspiring
I've been doing
singers.
this since 1954.
Are you originally from Ireland, Maureen?
No.
And in the earlier days, it seemed to be a lot more fun than it is now. But I was a few years younger then.
And now we'll have a look at the weather numbers. Bill, I understand you won't be here tomorrow, Valentine's Day.
That's right, Sharon. Tomorrow I'm going to put my little quiver on my back and head northward to visit some of our... I can't think of just how many thousand forecasts that I've done. I've got a few of them right. And so I think I've done pretty well, too.
Understood.
Yes. And I found over the years that a lot of the weather was a nostalgic trip. People remember when they used to live in Yellowknife.
And away we go. Let's have a look.
And when I mention the weather there, they say, oh, I know that kind of day. I was there once, and oh, yeah, it does get cold.
Little movement today, and that's the low that was the blocking agent.
Right, big, soft, fluffy flakes swirling around. We have worked on the roof of this building when there was enough wind to blow your eyelids back.
So, weather-wise, Jerry, what's the word that springs to mind out there tonight? It's gold. It's bold.
In the last few years, have mercifully been taken off the roof and put onto Front Street. And there has been a constant parade of people who come by and talk to us. And that is just one of the fun parts of doing this. You sometimes tend to forget, but we're a guest. We're a guest in people's homes. And for some 28 years, people have been, you know, kind enough, have acted as hosts and said, come on in. And now when they're walking by and they see us out on the street doing the weather, they say hi and they want to talk and reminisce and ask why it rained the day they got married. And all of those things I've gone and miss. Over tonight, a little shower, thunderstorm, is cooler and drier. I'm sorry to go, but in another way, I'm glad to be going. Maybe it's just time. Maybe it's just time.
Bill, and a lot of those people here down here to wish you well with everything.
Is this a Tiny Talent graduate?
You judge him, it's yours.
I think we'll give him a diploma and thank you, Michael. That was lovely. That was nicely done. Nicely put together. Well, it's been my pleasure. And, you know, tonight, there's there's been a parade of people coming by, and the audience relations people tell me that the lines are busy. And the Toronto Star called me this afternoon and said that their switchboard's all tied up after the article. So, a thank you to all of you for, as the man just said, for allowing us into your homes over all those years. It's really been a pleasure. I just want to say that I wish that new program coming up all the luck in the world. I hope they have the kind of success and the acceptance that we've had over the years. And a special thanks to my special cameraman, Richard.
Thank you, Bill. And for the last time, I get to say that is the CBC Evening News. As we mentioned, a new supper hour program begins on Monday. I hope you'll join Ian Hannah-Mansing and Carol McNeil for Canada Now at 6 o'clock. It's been my privilege to sit in this chair as host for the past 5 years, to work with a team of journalists who care so much about making a difference. They haven't stopped caring. Many are moving on to Canada Now. Others have embraced new challenges. And you, as viewers, have shown us immense respect and loyalty over the years, and for that, we thank you. I know that you will not stop caring either. On behalf of the entire staff here at CBC Evening News, our producers, reporters, editors, camera operators, and our control room crew, it's been an honor and a pleasure keeping you informed. Take good care. Good night.
Coming Monday.
News as it happens, from where it happens, and why it's happening. From the lead story to the back rooms.
To back streets, backyards, and kickbacks.
I'm Ian Hannah-Mansing.
And I'm Carol McNeil.
Together, we bring you a one-of-a-kind hour of national and local news.
As it unfolds.
As it evolves.
CBC News, Canada Now.
It's breaking news.
And all the rules.
Coming Monday night at 6 on CBC.